much to see, huh?
What a brilliant contraption. No wonder nobody's ever found it.
Holy shit.
You'd better save some of that surprise.
Oh.
I'll claim the ether here.
Is this inside the sword? I mean, the sword is pretty fucking thick. So I imagine, yeah, you could totally. I wouldn't have thought of that though. Cool. Thin skin. Seems to be locked. Fuck. Come on, guys. Sorry, I just want to check every nook and cranny. I'm sorry.
Well, lucky devils.
Oh shit.
Wow. This place was inside the Great Sword all along?
Save a bit of surprise, I said. Made it in one piece.
Fuller elevator. How high are we gonna go? Oh boy, how high? Oh, this is a cutscene load. I can feel it.
So Guernica, that's that wrinkly guy. Back then.
That's the one.
Yeah.
You said you were his daughter. What's that mean?
You don't know what a daughter is. Of course you do.
You don't understand the concept of parenthood.
I'm so dumb. I didn't think
I'll
of
explain
that.
later.
Later, meaning in the city.
That's where the elevator's taking us. You'll be needing those eye patches now.
And what for?
Those put a spanner in Mobius's recon.
Mobius's?
That's right, Dr.
When you
Michael
become
Mobius.
Ouroboros, your irises change. And they start emitting a weak radio signal.
Are all of you Ouroboros?
And so, we're blocking that signal.
With these things?
Did you see
about
radio
yours?
signal?
Are you Ouroboros too?
We'll go with that.
So not quite.
You see, we're bound by Ouroboros blood.
Blood? Wait.
Just what are you?
Those whistling noises are kind of off-putting. I would say. I would put it as so. Oh, don't go too close to the edge. Oh, that's. Is that fucking Agnes Castle?
We're so high up!
What a view. I've never seen anything like it.
Certainly takes your breath away.
How do you just stand on the? Whoa, 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 whoa. Bob. I'm sorry for turning into a dog, but I saw things.
Can you save your observations for later?
Your accent
Come on.
is not Guernica's accent, for sure. I cannot save my observations for later. I want to look now. Yeah, it would be snowing up here. Damn. Great Sword's hilt. Hell yeah. No, fuck you. I need to look at things. Oh, fuck me. What? Way too high. That. It's like a whole ass archipelago. And Particularly that island in the center kind of looks reminiscent of how the Therian archipelago looked. What is that? Those wavy bits are there. I'm not sure. And then we got Agnes Castle, where I guess fucking Nia is. Who's running? Fucking fine. Let's go. What you doing, bunny? I'm sorry. I feel the need to explore. I also feel the need to continue this.
Time to plan the day.
You know what? Fuck it. Fuck it. We'll explore later. First, go with her. Are they Kuno?
Kevis Castle's got nothing on this dizzying height.
You're telling me. Just looking down makes me feel faint.
That's Uni speaking?
My head kind of hurts.
Elevation.
That happens when you gain altitude fast.
Yeah.
Don't worry, it'll subside.
Entrance is up ahead.
Okay, I'll say what everyone's thinking. This is all sparking amazing!
I wonder if I cut off any dialogue. I didn't mean to. Okay, I can take them off. Sure about that. Signal jamming tech functions just like the eye patches. Safe inside. Suppose that must be the reason why they haven't been able to discover the cities thus far. That's right, this place is our last redoubt and our sole haven in this world. As soon as we step outside, Mobius are all over us like a bad wool sweater. What I'm saying is, don't forget your eye patches when you're out and about. Hear you loud and clear, we'll remember. So we'll be able to avoid being detected then. Fuck me. You gonna show me something amazing, game? Counting on it. Yeah, that's pretty amazing. Yeah, fine. It's just called City.
This is the city.
It sure took us long enough. We shouldn't relax just yet, though.
Why the spark not?
We don't even know if they're really our allies yet. We can't get complacent.
Still on guard, huh?
I mean, that's pretty healthy.
Daydreamers, yes.
I'd like to believe them. Their eyes, they look the same as his.
They said they opposed Mobius, didn't they? It should be okay then, to trust them.
The enemy of our enemy is our friend.
Mm.
Gotcha.
Bloody sparks. Why do I bother?
Thank you, Tyon, for looking out for us.
Yeah, sure. Whatever. I'll follow your lead. But please, stay vigilant.
We can do
Of course
that.
will. More colonies added.
Except it's not a colony.
Looks like colony relations have
Bigger than
changed.
half a dozen colonies.
Are there really so many people? This is beyond anything we could have imagined.
This is cool. I'm just really... Hold up. Is this gonna be or have parts of the city we saw in the very beginning? Well, that's certainly not English. Damn.
Ouroboros, yeah. So they're Ouroboros?
So I guess these guys are not.
And Agnes. But they're just a bunch of kids.
Watch yourselves. There could be secret spies.
It's over. This place will be a war zone.
They're all whispering about us.
I feel we're not exactly welcome here.
They're talking about your hat.
Uninvited guests, one might say.
They're the ones who led us here.
Well, Guernica was.
Oh, hey! Doesn't she look similar to the Mobius we fought at Colony 4?
It's true. Wrinkly prune faces abound here.
Manana spy tiny people too! It's whole undiscovered race!
No. They must be humans just like us.
I guess even first termers are not quite
So you're
children.
Ouroboros, eh?
Wait. Okay, no.
You've got what, 1 or 2 years left? Some hope you are.
Don't know why Van Dam wasted that power on you. What was he thinking?
What's your problem? Mind your manners.
Let me introduce you. These were our Ouroboros candidates.
I
They
see.
trained relentlessly to fight against Mobius. Each and every one of them. That includes Shania there.
Candidates?
You happy that he stole Ouroboros from us?
We didn't know what it was.
Alright, that's enough. Whatever the reason, the old man did choose them. To be fair, they have gone against quite a few Mobius already. They're the real thing, alright. You heard Shania's reports.
I see that building in the back.
What reports?
I had her monitor your actions with extreme scrutiny. All the way from the valley.
Huh?
Since way back then?
Together, we are united in our cause.
Miss Vanden.
Alright then.
Yeah. Don't go against the big boss lady.
Please, it's not their fault.
Yeah, I know, I get it.
Really.
That's easy for you to say.
Well, that was awkward as all ash.
Are you gonna react to the fact that no one has wings and that no one is metal? Because these seem to be people. Actually, could they be homs?
Good to add more names.
Kryto. Or Krito. Jansen.
I'll introduce you to them another time.
Good to add more names.
Alright.
A canteen. That. That looks... Does it?
Good to add more names.
I feel like that looks a bit like the area in the
See
very
some relations
beginning.
have changed. I see some relations have changed.
I just want to look. I just want to see everything.
You said that you were monitoring us earlier. So is that why you stormed the castle?
After the Ouroboros stone activated, Shania relayed the info straight back to us. So I've been looking for a chance to contact you.
Oh, really?
We reckoned that you would just head straight here. What we did not expect was for you to dive straight into the heart of the enemy's base.
Yeah, well,
I was flipping out. Your actions were so reckless. I started to wonder if our saviors were just a bunch of raving lunatics. It kind of looked that way.
well, they had a
Little.
big. They had a big gun.
Harsh.
Sorry.
They had a big
Poor
gun.
choice
We
of
had to.
words. How about hotheads?
Yeah, that's not a lot better.
Still,
Better.
it helped us complete one of our primary objectives. Securing a number of growth modules.
Growth
What are those?
modules.
I'll show you.
The
You'll find
pods.
it quite interesting. It's the very reason why we fight.
Oh. Oh, I want to hear more. Tell me more.
I see some relations have changed.
What the fuck? How do you get up there? How do people live in those?
Now I know how you guys felt in Colony 4.
Right? At least they warmed up to us eventually. Maybe it'll be the same here.
Maybe.
So that girl was keeping an eye on us. Did you notice, Mimi?
No? She didn't so much as make my ears twitch.
Yeah, she's good. Let me check. Oh, fuck you. Praetorian Hill? Wait. Isn't that a name? Somewhere. From.
We're now more or less above the Sword's Hilt Guard. Even this place was once ravaged by war. By Kevis and Agnes.
Really?
Has the war really spread this far?
There's even more. More husks underneath.
How come she remembers past lives? The others don't seem to.
Thanks.
This right here is what the world is really like. Designed to keep us shackled.
Keep us shackled.
But why? Why is the world like this? Come on, let me. Huh. Elevator that goes somewhere.
Hey Noah, you know that pile of husks earlier? You aren't thinking about sending those on, are you?
I think that would be asking a bit too... Oh. Actually...
Why is this so quiet?
Those
cradles.
Your so-called cradles are the growth modules that birthed you.
Yes.
You were conscripted from birth, trained to kill one another ruthlessly and steal each other's life. That life energy pours into the flame clocks, becoming the fuel that feeds Mobius. In order for Mobius to exist, they must continue to claim life energy. And these cradles right here, they're used to recycle your lives.
So, batteries, I guess.
Yeah. You live your lives in servitude so that Mobius can exist. And even in death, there's no release. You'll just keep getting recycled.
God damn.
No way.
There's your shackles.
But why?
Soldiers bound by Mobius's shackles are destined only for mutual destruction. Those who lose their lives in battle, they're reborn anew. They wake from a castle cradle, a blank slate without a scrap of their former memories.
How come more people don't recognize...
Then that husk I saw.
Yeah.
But if we keep your lives bound to the bodies, as we're doing here, they're of no use to them. This way, we can whittle away at their power.
So you've been doing this over and over again, then?
That's right. You don't want to know for how long, believe me.
I do want to know for how long.
The price we pay to take down just a handful of Mobius is immeasurable. The city's residents, We're all descendants of the first Ouroboros.
The first Ouroboros?
And who made them?
What's a descendant?
Oh, of course you wouldn't know that. God
That's not a
damn.
word you'd have any use for either, I suppose. Better to see for yourselves. Come. I'll
See
show
for
you.
yourselves? Are we gonna do fucking sex ed? Cause I'm on board actually. I wanna see these characters react to that. I wanna know what these characters think about reproduction. The old fashioned way.
So we're born to fight. And then we die. Over and over and over.
I can hardly believe it, but it was Ethel, without a doubt.
Uni, do you wanna tell the group about anything? Wow, this place looks fucking amazing. Fucking... I got a million thoughts. No, fuck you. Is this... Is it? It is a fountain. Is it the one from the beginning? I don't know. I swear I saw like a dome shape. I'm gonna have to rewatch the beginning cutscene. I'm gonna have to go back and look at it again. Was this a maternity ward?
Where are we?
Why is everyone so fat?
Maternity?
Doctor, may I?
Oh, they're gonna see a baby. Oh, they're in their standard outfits, by the way. Honestly, these kids should see the whole process. Like the birthing process. That'll activate some neurons.
Come.
Then again, might not want an audience when you're giving birth. It sure is a baby. Akachan yo. Thanks, Dad. That's cute, the whole gang looking for approval.
It's so small.
It's a little person.
It's so teensy tiny, but it moves.
Much rejoicing!
It's okay to touch her.
These parents are very, very understanding of these strangers. What a good scene. What an interesting concept to explore.
Place one finger
In her hand?
in her palm.
Yeah. grasp reflex.
Hey, Sana! Look at this! You have to try it too!
Whoa, you're right. Mimi, it's incredible.
Oh, let Tyon.
Let me have a turn.
Careful, careful. Wow, I love that he loves babies.
This is incredible.
I love how enthusiastic he is. I didn't expect that. But I really like it. You know, honestly, it works with his character. Oh. Touch a button.
Funny, right? But this is human beings' true nature.
Humans, not homs.
If you want the ins and outs, go and ask the doctor.
The ins and outs, huh?
All right then, lads and lasses. Who wants to know how babies are made?
I am
For a surprise. Buckle up.
I am so on board with this. Everything about this is fantastic. Oh. Oh, they're gonna start... Oh, they're gonna start understanding romance. Oh, yeah, yeah. They're looking at each other. They... Oh, okay,
This is how it should
okay.
be. This is human nature.
So
We
why
are born
is...
defenseless, grow up. Then those who find a spouse create new life together, age, then return to the earth.
To the earth? Honestly, have we been doing something very bad in sending people off? Then again, many questions still remain. What are these? Like memory slabs?
Thank you. I mean it.
Are you two related? Yeah, this is some sort of memorial.
Monica, what was that word you used? Spouse?
A partner in romance.
Yeah, let's go
Feeling of
there.
having someone very precious to you. That'd be one way of putting it.
There's more to it. But yeah, that's a good start. Oh, this is a very slow piano. It's the exact kind of slow you need.
You'll understand too someday.
Can you extend our lives? Yeah, she gets it.
Or it might be that you already do.
I feel like being quiet here. Paying respect. I know there's not gonna be any names, however close I zoom in. Remembrance Stones, the area is called. Park. Virid Park. Virid? Is that name supposed to be familiar? Yeah. Oh, statues. Are these gonna be the originals?
Look.
It looks the same as the one before.
Who are they?
The first
Whoa.
Ouroboros.
Wait.
The founders, we call them.
Wait.
First Ouroboros.
That one. She looks a bit like Mimi.
Look at this. He's got Noah's chin.
You think?
And the others don't look like anyone.
Tell us about them.
Long, long ago, they gained the power of Ouroboros.
How?
It let them match Mobius blow for blow.
How long
The
ago?
city
How
folk
did they
you
get
see
the
here,
power?
We're all descended from them.
Bound by their blood.
It was the queens, so they say. Kevis and Agnes.
Huh.
Their powers united created Ouroboros. Ouroboros are the only ones that can take down a Mobius. Although, there can only be 6 Ouroboros alive at one time.
Well, ain't that specific?
By activating the stone's cage here, those with aptitude can become Ouroboros.
Aptitude. That's the same word they use for the crystals in
Only
Xenoblade
6?
2.
Why so few of them? I get it. That's why they got so upset.
Yeah.
Finally clicked? There's only so many seats and stones.
Stones?
The one that my father was
Oh.
moving. It took a long time to be found.
I think I'm finally getting the gist of this whole Ouroboros deal.
You
But
think?
the queens?
Tell me more about the
Not
queens.
those sham figureheads in the castles. The real queens.
The real queens?
Yes, real queens. I knew that soulless piece of clockwork junk wasn't the real deal.
Does that mean our queen is false too?
We're still trying to pinpoint the true queens. They're out there somewhere, sleeping.
What for?
Why else? To take our world back from Mobius and set things to rights. The true queens will help us there.
Are you sure?
Hang on a bleeding second. Ouroboros were born, like, generations ago, right? But you said the queens are sleeping. Are there humans who can even live that long?
That's a good question.
Now that, I don't know too much about.
Then what do you know?
Well, the legend goes that both of the queens, their lifespans are supposed to be incomparably longer than ours.
For
And
different
you're pinning your
reasons?
hopes on that?
At the moment, that's about all we can do.
Because Melia can live for ages. I'm trying to remember. Nia is a flesh eater, right?
So, when the world
They
is
can
turned
live
to
for a
rights,
long
then
time.
what?
The people you've seen
But
here,
Cole got
the way
old.
they live their lives, that could
I
be
don't know.
everyone. Babies, children, adults, the old, they're all a part of nature's cycle.
And that would go for us too.
Can
There'll be more to
you...
life than just fighting to survive. We'll weave the tale that we were always meant to tell.
Don't give up. 10 years? You kids deserve better. The only thing that can change all this is the will of Ouroboros. You kids, and you alone.
Though, some of us around here still ain't too keen on the idea.
What?
Why?
So, those people from before,
They're happy living in the moment. As long as they can hide away and cover their eyes, they don't give a damn about the rest.
So our lives mean nothing to them.
If they can't see or hear you, then as far as they're concerned, you don't even exist.
closing their eyes to what's in front of them.
A lot of folks here think that way.
But that's just like Mobius. Then the only difference is whether or not they benefit directly.
You catch on quick. I can see why my dad chose you guys. But the will of the Founders, it lives on in us warriors.
Warriors,
Mobius can't reign forever. If we can continue freeing young folk like you, maybe life can get back to how it should be. That would be best for all of us.
What is your plan for the birthing chambers?
I think we'd have to be lunatics not to believe you, after what you've shown us.
I believe it too. Seeing how you live your lives, it made me feel really envious. Feeling that warmth, part of nature's cycle. We need to protect that.
I agree. It was so precious.
Yes. Good word. You coming around? You gonna be buddies? I kinda wanna go back and... Shania! More walking to do? This is the last stretch. Let's get you to the dorms. Iwatode? Mobius warning level. The Kevus and Agnes warning levels have combined to form a single Mobius warning level.
Looks like colony relations have changed.
Interesting. Let me... Am I crazy, or does that look like Shulk? I might be crazy, but I might also be right. Are there names written? That one does kind of look like Mio. That one kind of looks a bit like Cole. Or rather Minoth, if you prefer. Don't know that one. Oh well.
Man, I think I need some time to process all this.
You think?
Yeah. Quite a weight to carry. Absorbing all this in one go.
I just want to look at everything, man. The dorm for young lost number soldiers. You can sleep here while you're in the city. You can ask that guy about your rooms. Hey. Sadly, there's no kitchen in the building. A lot of the single soldiers eat at the Michiba canteen. But if you want to do your own cooking, feel free to use that empty plot of land over there. Got it, thank you. Tomorrow we have a lot to discuss. How shall we arrange that? Meet me in the Lost Numbers War Room. The place down the lift from near the Praetorian Hill. Praetorian Hill. I swear I've heard that before, which we pass on the way here. I'll let you know closer to the time. before I forget. You're free to explore the city as you will. Is that really okay? Said we weren't hostile, right? Thought you'd be pleased not to have me breathing down your necks. We're grateful. Thanks for everything. Shino. Lost Numbers gear mostly consists of Redux version of stuff we salvaged from battlefields. After so many years of tinkering about with this stuff, we got the process down to fine art. All these are pretty good, no? Totally, you'd never know that this stuff was salvaged from battle wreckage. Actually, I helped them out with it from time to time as well. Hey. Rooms are ready for you now. How about getting some rest? I'm kind of afraid of cutscenes. I'm gonna have to stop in just a minute. I just want to... Really? Training ground. Lost Numbers are short on snipers, right? Guess I've been considering changing my role is all. Changing your blade again? You're sure you found the right role this time? So they can switch freely. Blades, huh? That's interesting. Or maybe we could always switch blades only... whatever. Boxy. However you look at it, Guernica was a great man and a heroic fighter. He ceded his position as elder to Monica so that he could carry on fighting on the front lines. Each time he rode back into the city on his Levnis, he brought back a brand new tale of valor and daring do. Yes, and I certainly wasn't the only one who was eager to hear them either. He inspired courage in all of us, not just the Lost Numbers. He was a great example, right up to his final moments. So, I've concluded that the Lost Numbers are only the soldiers. These are children. Pissin' blimey. Long way down. Hello, you're a child. Granddad can carry a great tune. Feels so cheery and breezy when I hear it. Can't get through anything. Some people don't like it though. You can't defeat Mobius with music, they say, but I think the world of Granddad. I want to help people who encourage others, not fight or hurt them. Yeah. Wise little boy. Jaggers. What's up? Am I a rare sight to you? The city's got three types of folks. Promising youngsters, hardworking adults, and old folks with time on their hands. Time on your hands? Like you don't have anything you need to do? We paint, write poetry, play an instrument. In my case, have a good old drink every day. Actually, speaking of draggers, I heard someone point out that this is totally the fucking Stardust Crusaders lineup right here. With the going from just lining everyone up side by side. That's funny. Shiner. Guys fight with a whole bunch of different weapons, right? How'd you find out which one suited you best? How? Guess we just picked out the ones we found easiest to use. So why were you asking us about that then, Shiner? I just want to pick your brains. Can call pretty much any blade now. Can't win being so flaky, right? Want to settle on a weapon and get good at it. Maybe someday I'll get to be an Ouroboros candidate like my dad. Oh, I see. This expanse here was once the battleground of Kevis and Agnes, and an especially violent one at that. Battle was a swamp for both sides. All that remained was a wasteland mounded high with husks. It was a place that our ancestors made home. Strange and haunted side, but it keeps us safe and hidden. Nothing has really changed since then. We still live here, leading our boxed-in lives, counting out our stagnant little days.
Good to add more names.
not wrong, I suppose. Coralie? Carly? My mom got remarried. Oh, now it sounds like her new partner will be moving in with us soon. How would you guys feel if you were in my shoes? Great, I guess. What's remarried? So moms and dads, they get married, but my dad went and died, and my mom got married again. Sounds way complicated, so complicated I don't even know how to respond. I guess if the concept of marriage is entirely new to you. Julieta. The elder is a lady I admire. Never a stronger woman have I seen. Her father and her spouse together lost. Yet still she soldiers on in stern command. As daughter of the noble house of Doyle, I hope that I too climb to such a height. I thought for a second she was like reciting poetry. That's not it though. Michiba. City isn't without its own internal squabbles, but at Michiba Canteen, everyone is a valued customer. No matter your viewpoints or beliefs, all I want for you is enjoy some delicious food. Speaking of, I recommend Aqua Pazza alla City. It's a classic city cuisine.
Good to add more names.
Hollis. No. No, wait, I did. Fuck. I Hollis. Once more. Dare say there are quite a few questions you'd like to put to me right now. But if you aren't sick or wounded, please stay out of the medical facility if you don't mind. Your presence is bound to cause fuss, you see. People bear with me for the sake of the people who need their rest. Like those little baby people. That's right. We have some gravely ill old folk being cared for too. People who are sadly coming to the end of their lives. Daddy, could we get this book? Sure thing, champ. And what a good choice. That'll probably help with your studies. Reading. Do you know about reading? You've mentioned textbooks that you read in like... You do. Shop of Well is general store, passed down through many generations of traders. Ancestors of Well travel whole of world in caravan. One day decide to stop caravan and settle here. After that, shop deal in many goods. Artistic things, Nopon craft, fun printed matters. Important service to city friends. City caravan? Much hello. Please to come in again. I don't suppose you have a pebble to give me. So want some new clothes. You might have to be a bit patient. City clothing. Huh? What's this? Sheet music? Someone's sheet music. New topic available. Fascinating.
Getting dark already.
I guess. Oh, different music at night. Very much appreciate the scavenger force retrieving those supplies. Not an easy job. They go into the gnome wetlands. The fight never stops for them. Oh god. There's a lot here. You know what? I'm gonna make it back to the canteen. And we're gonna talk about some other topics we got. All the city's residents are descended from the 6 houses. 6 houses, huh? Can trace my route back to House Ortiz, Monica's to House Vandam, and so on and so forth. And in remembrance of our ancestors' endeavors, our eye patches are each adorned with the pattern of our respective house. Guests like you have to make do with just a plain boring old version, I'm afraid.
Good to add more names.
That's interesting. I think the lost numbers are wrong to carry on stealing cradles at the risk of exposing themselves. All they're doing is giving the enemy more hostages, and yet they still carry on. We all know what kind of atrocities are going on at the castle.
Good to add more names.
So this is like a whole like underground civilization. Well, very high overground, but underground in the sense that no one seems to know where they're at.
Better make sure we're well rested.
Let's order some food first of all. What can we get? Aqua Pazza alla City. Mas XP boost 25%, that's pretty much. I don't think we particularly need it, but why not? Just to get it, get a new meal. Cerise Caprice Aqua Pazza.
Can't wait to see how Manana prepares it.
I want to talk. Scavenging, let's start with that. Quests, huh? The city's full of things I've never heard of, and all this amazing tech and stuff. But they seem to have to scavenge things like Levnis bars like we do. A sight harder than just normal scavenging too. Outwitting both Agnes and Kevis to get the stuff they need, not my idea of fun. They can't leave any trace behind either. That's why they have a specialized scavenging force. Elite, but in a different way to Monica's corps, which fight on the front line. Assume there can't be many of them, so the force can stay flexible and mobile. Like a secret little platoon. Hey, could we pay a visit to known wetlands ourselves? I would like to know more about these lost numbers. Curious about the scavengers. A little. Seems like a lot of hard work. Could lend them a hand. Probably pretty short-handed, yeah. At least Uni made it sound like they're a titchy little unit. Oh, so it's my fault, is it? Regardless, it'd be a good opportunity to get to know them better. To know wetlands it is. We might do that next time. We'll see. Sheet music. Tell me about it. So about this sheet music we found in the city. I gave it a play and the melody made me really happy for some reason. It's so strange. It's completely different to Off-Seer melodies. It looks like only half the music is in here though. I'd really like to know the rest. Someone in the city will have dropped it. Should we see if we can find who it belongs to? Yes, please. Okay, let's find someone with plenty of people and try somewhere with plenty of people and try asking around. Sounds like a plan. Counterpoint. Huh.
Where should I start?
So those clothes we'd borrowed all that time ago, guess they were city-made in the first place? Oh, thinking about it, does that mean we might see people with the same outfits walking around? Wait, you don't think my style, it's not weird or anything, right? I wonder. We did get dressed in a hurry then. There wasn't time to think about style too carefully. Judging from the city people's perspective, it's not impossible that something about the ensemble might appear extremely offensive. Oh no, this is what I was afraid of. You look fine, Noah. Don't let Tyon's mutterings get you down. What about Tyon's clothes then? I need my attire to be functional. That's it. It's entirely pointless to worry solely about its appearance. You have a scarf with that flutters in the wind. Oh, that's pretty sensible actually. A very Tyon approach. While we're on that subject, Tyon, something I wanted to say for a while now. Your scarf is deeply cool. What did you say? Repeat yourself, I dare you. Aha, I knew it. You're as vain as the rest of us, you poser. Fine. Raiden. Did you notice how in the city, people called adults like Mona teach those smaller folks things? Not smaller folks, Uni. The word's children. I saw adults reading books to children. It was a really peaceful scene somehow. Yeah, I remember in our old training and lectures, they'd basically beat stuff into us. Nothing so relaxed as this. I imagine Monica would say this is how things are meant to be. She'd have a point. Can't really imagine those children holding weapons, fighting for their lives. Before Monica became an adult, do you think Guernica read to her like that too? I guess he might have. Strange, isn't it? Can't picture it at all. Yeah, a bit outlandish, isn't it? I mean, not really. Well, for me. You know.
Where should I start?
Apparently the lost numbers can use all different kinds of blades, just like us. Monica did say that the city's people were originally of one kind with the Ouroboros. So you'd say that explains the similarity with us? Yeah, okay, I can see that. Even so, though, it's not many people that can master fighting with multiple blade forms, it seems. If you don't commit, your form's gonna be sloppy and you'll get bad habits. I think I'll always prefer using what I'm good at. I like to get at least a basic understanding of all of them. Nothing beats flexibility on the battlefield. Me, I'm a power girl through and through. What the spark's a power girl? Ah, never mind, I caught your drift. It's important to remember though, even though we have Ouroboros powers, it's still a matter of effort to achieve proficiency. I suppose. Oh, this is older stuff.
Let's lay out the facts.
Let's do that as well while we're here. Ashera, what will colony... Oh. You ask... Why ask me? You just showed up. Maybe he's asking because it's your colony? No. Surely it's your colony now, if anything. How'd you figure that? I figured it by how soundly Colony 11 was trashed into submission by the traitors Ouroboros. They say to the victor go the spoils, therefore Colony 11 now belongs to you lot. You were also on the winning side, if memory serves. If the commander herself says it's fine, who are we to argue? Our list of allies is limited. We're grateful for any cooperation. I forget to tell you something. We're a fickle lot in Colony 11, most of us do as we please. So you should be careful how you handle us. Just because I've taken a liking to you doesn't mean the others will. Why can't you just explain our good qualities to them and get them to help us? What, I should tell them directly? A bunch of people will cut me down if I show any weakness? Guess that won't work. But then what the spark are we supposed to do? Let me give you a piece of advice as former commander. In Colony 11, there's a group of elite soldiers called the Three Ravens. You don't remember? They fought us on Ixia Bridge. Oh, those guys. Their names were, let me think. Spirit Zoran, Felplume Easel, and Tenacious Clad. Tenacious Clad? What a name. They led the three units that make up Colony 11. You could call them the pillars of the colony. When those three over and you basically got the whole colony. Or we meant to win them over? Good question. I simply crushed them until they did my bidding. Queen's Teeth. No wonder they want to kill you. I know that you lot can play it a bit smarter than that. For example, you could glean some intel about them. The best way to know an enemy is to become their friend. Whoa. They may be a group of thugs, but as soldiers they're the best of the best. Not as good as me, obviously. Can't see any downsides to winning them over. It'll do wonders for your ally base. How about it? You're not wrong there. We'll think it over. Thinking, is it? Don't deliberate over it for too long. What's that supposed to mean? Leave that lot alone for too long and they'll end up in some battle or other. You better do something about them before they end up being a nuisance for someone else. Trouble seriously all your colony is good for. Might be. Well, I wish you luck. 3 ravens at war. We'll deal with that eventually.
Where should I start?
Turkins and Gogols. So there were Turkins and Gogols fighting in Macta Wildwood, right? Caravan folks said they've been going at it for over 1,000 years. That's a long time to keep at war, huh? Almost like Hevis and Agnes, huh? If you look at us from the outside, would we seem just like them? A little bit. Unusual for you to be so maudlin, Lance. Did the family resemblance get you feeling nostalgic? Shut the snuff up, mate. I'm allowed to have a deep thought just as much as you are, you arse. Jokes aside, just like us, the monsters fight to protect their territory, to keep themselves safe and fed and alive. In that sense, there is no large difference between us and them. You weren't wrong in your assessment, Lance. But if they're like us, couldn't they learn to get along someday? You mean like we did? Yeah, exactly. It's hard to tell with certainty, but our existence serves as proof of the possibility. Perhaps even those creatures will find some common ground and attain peace someday. Don't you think so, Lance? Wow, never thought I'd live to see the day where you try to cheer me up. Just trying to turn your mood around. All this deep thinking doesn't suit you. Interesting way to make peace, huh? I gotta eventually go back to Colony Iota. Fix that up.
Right then.
Good to add more names.
Let me actually have a look at the map. Oh boy. Oh wait. That archipelago was that way? I thought it was in the center, but that's not it. But I can tell we're definitely gonna go to the center eventually. And probably whatever is up there, right above the castle, there's gonna be something. I wonder what? Space City? Getting another Space City? Not impossible. Shit, man, I don't know what we're doing next time, honestly. Maybe continue the main quest by taking a nap. System. Is it gonna be the thing about the stuff? Did I miss it somehow? There it is. Yeah, Mobius. Which is currently at level 3. Quests. Got a few more. How about the affinity chart? We have the city that is currently openly threatening with the castle, which is openly threatening Colony 4 and is not buddies with Colony 11. There's a lot of empty space here. Probably gonna be a colony or two here as well. Nopon caravans. Why are you here? Isn't this where the castle is? What is this place? Is this a place at all? Man. This game is so fucking cool, you guys. I wonder if you can find... Once I'm done, I'm gonna see if I can find complete artwork. Wait a second. I'm looking at the first area. I'm looking at... over here. Did they fucking decapitate the Gormott Titan? Is that what that is? Its neck... You see right above the arrow? Is that supposed to be the neck? And then the head to the right? That's pretty fucked up, man. If that is what I think it is. Holy shit. Well, I could go on just saying nothing over and over, but I don't know what more to say. This game is cool. I'll see you next time.